Hello, your computer has virus.
Oh, hello there.
Hello.
Hello, Daddy.
Hello there.
All week long.
I'll have to check. Oh, what did yours just cut like right when we went live?
Yeah, that's why I went ahead and just hit the button. I was like, let's just get into it because it's
I
going
was
to
like,
end.
wait a minute, why are we over at Cowlitz? I thought we were just watching sad
the
puppy
judge.
face over there.
And like she cut off the camera. So,
It was actually a pretty good case. The lawyer was talking about this dude. The dude sitting there and he's like,
puppy
I mean, he was working it pretty good. I gotta say. Anyways, looks like first appearance is here in Cowlitz. We'll jump right into it. We got a case. We do this Monday through Friday at 1 o'clock East. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 105, 110-ish, because, you know.
that attorney is in the land of the lost.
Tell you what, let's watch this one, and we'll jump over to Marble's court. I did see he was live, and if he's got some good ones, then, we're on it. As usual, looking for Licking to go live, because that's my favorite time of the day now. Okay. I tell you.
And Keith Allen Byman, is that correct?
Sure.
Mr. Byman, we're here for a pretrial. You're currently being held on it's like $7,500 Superior Court bail, and we got a lot of Longview cases pending, although it didn't look like they're being held on those. You're not being held on this one. We've got a September 26th readiness and an October 10th.
We actually got an update.
Mr. Graham, are there any issues for the
I'll tell you about that in a minute.
Pretrial?
Your Honor, this is Mr. Balaban's case. It looks like we maybe weren't aware he was in custody. I'm just asking if we could set this pretrial over. Mr. Balaban can come. Let me, if I might look at something real quick.
Back it up a little bit when you get over there, if possible.
I want to talk to Dan Rodgers about.
I'll look right now.
Case too. You talk to me.
Your Superior Court lawyer?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Who is that?
It's Nicole Michael.
Nicole Michael. Okay.
I just told her I think it's Grim Law Group, and she said okay, she's gonna try to get a hold of them. So she wanted to get in contact with them.
Okay, I'll set a new pretrial for us on August 16th at 1 p.m.
And can you have them contact my lawyer?
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. It's Tuco Tuesday.
What time?
At 1.
God.
At what time? What day was that again?
Well, it's at 1. We assume that you're going to be out of custody. If you're not, they automatically change it to 10.
16th? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jordan Harris, Your Honor.
Thank you. And Jordan Shane Harris, correct?
That's Stewart.
Yes, sir. Mr. Harris, we are here for a pretrial. We released you on your own recognizance on June 27th. We know that you've got pending felonies.
Oh,
a
Miller.
lot of pending felonies.
Uh-oh.
Misdemeanors. We're not holding you on this case. Does counsel want a new pretrial, or do you want me to set dates?
I'm looking real quick because we are trying to trail that Superior Court matter.
Yeah.
Sometimes first appearances are great, but when they're just setting dates, kind of.
Okay, if we could set it after the 16th, that would be great. A new pretrial would be perfect.
Okay, 23rd then?
Sing it, Judge Hayes.
Pretrial 823 at 1 p.m. We'll be back at that time. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Gary Lewis, Your Honor.
Okay.
That's a Vibert case.
It is. And we don't have Mr. Vibert. Okay. You are Gary Raymond Lewis.
Take my mind.
Mr. Lewis, the court issued a warrant for your arrest on 3 separate cause numbers when you failed to appear on June 17th for a pretrial. Court.
Sorry.
Can I finish, please? Yeah, let me finish. I'll give you
Sorry.
Shut up.
Bail at 1,000 on the cause number that ends in 080. That's a trespass 1. Court set bail at 1,000 on 081. That's a Malmish 3. And the court court set bail at $1,000 on the cause number that ends in 813. That's a no contact order violation. Aquasheet's one of the warrants at this point in time. And we tried to get your attorney here, but we were not able to get him to appear. I don't know if this Grim's going.
You don't like you.
Withdraw on this one.
Attorney said, no, thank
We
you.
did, and Mr. Lewis might not be aware that Mr. Bibbert is his attorney because Mr. Lewis attempted to make a couple of appointments, but we were never able to chat, and then I found that
You've got a
we got
new
a conflict.
lawyer. His name is Kevin Bibbert. We'll send over the information for you. You've got that information.
Kevin's on it.
I'll hear from the prosecutor.
Did you find the eyebrows? I think it is.
They all have eyebrows, Creed. To say which ones are tattooed, I don't know. I'm not the guy to be looking for this. I found some Mormons. They all seem very upset, and we can jump on it. And if that's it, let us know which one it is.
Let's do it. Trial and error. Let's jump over to the Honorable Judge Herman presiding.
Said it just like Stu. All right. Charlotte Strickland versus Stanley or Scott Stanley. Charlotte Strickland versus Scott Stanley. Who's here on this?
Charlotte's here.
What's that?
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's there in person.
Charlotte Strickland.
There's an Asian lady that's there in person. Is that who we're talking about?
Got it here. Let's see. Really
well,
bad
they're doing that.
connection. Really
Quick update
bad connection.
to yesterday. She came back and was kind of lucid. I mean, it's not worth really.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
To the absolute end of the day.
Yeah.
I can hear you
Sucks.
good.
All right.
So basically, they didn't do anything. The threats of arresting her, all the threats and stuff that they were putting out there, none of it come to fruition. They basically told her, hey, be here in 2 weeks in person. That's it. That's it. They said, okay. So kind of anticlimactic for all the fighting, but
I think they might have figured out.
He's a mover, and he was supposed to repair my refrigerator that he broke, and he was supposed to return. He had my refrigerator since December 22nd of last year, and I still haven't gotten my refrigerator.
What repairman comes and takes your refrigerator away to fix it?
I don't think that's not typical, right? Constable Wrench McNome, have a safe trip. That's funny. It hasn't brought it back yet.
We're going to jump to the Asian lady in a minute, but let's go ahead and hear some more of the refrigerator issue.
I like this. It just happened a little bit ago.
So wait a minute. We were. So you're saying that since June 14th of this year, when we adjourned, that no repair was made?
He had my refrigerator. It hasn't been repaired. He hasn't returned my refrigerator, anything. He's been having my refrigerator since last year.
The voice of an angel.
Okay, well, since I'm more interested in what's happened in the last 2 months, since June 14th.
I haven't gotten my refrigerator. He agreed to return
Have you spoken to him?
He agreed to return the refrigerator by.
Have you spoken to him? No. Listen to my question.
He texted me and told me that he was going to return my refrigerator. He hasn't returned my
When did he
refrigerator.
do that? When did he do that?
That was last week.
Last week. And what day did he say he was going to return your refrigerator?
Monday.
So he was to return it yesterday.
According to today. Yep.
So what happened yesterday?
Nothing.
Did you hear from him yesterday?
No, sir.
Was there any communication yesterday?
All that he didn't answer. Voicemail.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. You see, this is not a situation where the two of you haven't been in contact. So we're going to call him and see what's going on. Because as I understand it, the agreement that you guys came up with.
Yeah.
Basically,
be like a European one.
Let me check it one more time.
How do you not ask her what she's been doing without a refrigerator? I must know. Yeah, are you living out of coolers or what?
He picked it up in December.
Yeah. I clip that audio. We'll start
There was
using it.
there was no big discussion about an amount of money for the hinge or repairs. So let's see if we can find out what's going on.
You could do
Because-
some welding on
because I'll
it.
tell you where we're at.
I believe
You
so.
know, I don't know how old the refrigerator is, you know,
And she's gone.
or anything like that. But how,
Is he
you know,
calling them right now?
I'm not sure that you would be entitled to you know that I'm not awarding you like a brand new refrigerator. You understand that, right?
That's fine, but I want to be something. Got me my refrigerator. I need something.
What about the guy coming to work on your
I know
internet?
It's not a new refrigerator.
They
But it's
stole the
mine.
internet back in December also.
That's fine. But I mean, you have a receipt, you can establish what the value of the refrigerator is?
Perfect timing, Angela. We're just getting caught up.
I apologize for the voicemail. Please leave me a brief message with your name and number, and
This
I'll
ought to be
return your
good.
call as soon as possible. Thank you very
Give him a
much. Have a
number.
good day.
Do what?
Just leave a message and tell them this is a court call.
Can't do it.
Well, there you go, the mailbox, of course.
Of course it is.
Well, that doesn't look
Okay,
good on it.
ma'am, so how are you going to establish the value of the refrigerator?
What about all the stuff that was in it?
Ma'am?
Ma'am,
Ma'am?
Waiting.
Yes.
Well, he asked you a question.
how are you going to establish to the court
Thank you,
what
Ed
the
Pitts, for
value
$2.
of the refrigerator is? I mean, you sued him for $5,000.
The refrigerator. Yeah,
What?
the refrigerator was bought in 2015. I bought it from Sears. They no longer exist. All my receipts since I moved to the new house, my basement flooded. Everything was destroyed. So I don't know what to give
Perfect storm.
Mhm. Yeah. When a storm closes or when a store closes, everything
Is
is
Sears gone
disappeared.
completely out, or have they just gone out of having brick and mortar stores?
you. They're gone.
They gone. They
Oh,
burned to the
there's
ground.
no Sears online or Sears.com or anything like that.
I'm sure there is.
No.
There is.
You'd be smart not to buy it. Who wouldn't want to buy
So you checked on
Sears.com
that, right?
and sell their
Yes,
junk?
yes, sir.
It may be a different entity now.
I think it was Ty Lopez and a business partner that bought like Radio
They
Shack and
did.
a few others. Circuit City.
Oh, brilliant.
By the way, when we get done with this, which by the way, you guys say about the pencils, this is very similar, very, very similar to the colored pencils debacle. I've got it ready to go with the painted on eyebrows.
Oh, great.
I got it ready to go.
Is he looking up Sears.com?
I think he is. And what else would he be looking? I just don't understand. I don't have really much knowledge of anything to do with court and things like that. But I think if I was trying to sue somebody,
Can you go on the internet?
I would absolutely get enough around to have at least like the value.
I don't get it.
Also,
Yeah. An idea.
I would point out how much of a bitch it's been.
I think
And
it's
try to
happened
put
for everyone today.
like a monetary value to not having a refrigerator that long. Also,
Yeah, she had to rent one from Aaron's or something.
no.
And that was $5,000 right there.
Judge Herman looking over to her going, "Hey, do you have the internet?
Internet. Yeah, he said, "Can you look that up on the internet?" A Sears refrigerator from 2015. Value.
Is there even a Sears.com anymore?
I mean, it's probably like CB
They have it
Radio show.
online. Yeah, they do. They have a website.
Okay.
And you
It's
can
not
click
working.
appliances. You said you
When I
checked.
call,
Uh-oh.
It
Oh.
said Sears Hometown Stores, not Sears.
Oh
I
my.
tried to reach out to them and they said they weren't the same company.
Oh,
Her,
So,
what? Wait,
you don't think
You do it.
Sears.com is them? Is that what you're telling me?
It says Sears Hometown Stores. And when I
Yeah,
called
but
that number, they said
No,
they weren't
ma'am,
Sears.
ma'am, a minute ago I asked you, did you look online to see if there's a online presence
I
for
did,
Sears?
right here,
Okay, you
Sears
said, yes, you
Hometown.
did, and then I looked just now and Googled Sears.com online shopping and it popped up.
But this is what I came
So-
up when I Googled it. It came up Sears Hometown.com. I reached out to them and they said that they weren't them.
is that the
She-
refrigerator?
she has a
Well,
point. Yeah. Why?
Bottom line
Never-
is this,
Nevertheless, I don't know if they would
Bottom
have a receipt
the bottom,
2015.
the bottom line, well, ma'am,
Okay.
was it a Sears refrigerator or was it some other brand?
Cut more.
It's another brand. It's a Samsung.
Ooh,
But I bought it from Sears, Genesee Valley.
It's true though. In rural areas, they had these smaller,
Yeah. appliance stores.
which I could see may not be.
Well, ma'am, if I mean, Samsung is still in business.
What the hell's that got to do
Yeah,
with it?
I didn't buy it from Samsung.
What does that
Okay.
matter?
Well, ma'am, how would you go about, how do you think you should go about establishing what the value of a, what, 7-year-old refrigerator?
I Googled it, sir, and here's the price of the refrigerator. I don't know if you can see it or not,
What?
but I Googled it
I
with the
cannot.
model
This
number.
is almost
I cannot.
$6K, doesn't it?
$6,000.
What does it say, ma'am?
The value of the refrigerator is $5,997.97. And I Googled that with the model number. That's the only price I could come up with.
the
Sears
only
no
one on the
longer,
internet.
period.
Only one on the internet. And all of Google.
How much did you pay for it, ma'am?
What do I need to do, Your Honor?
That
Ma'am,
one should have
can I
like
ask
the
you a
touch
question?
screen and everything on it.
You paid $5,000 for this refrigerator?
No, No.
Yes, sir, I did.
no,
Shit. Yeah, you know she did.
liar.
If anything,
7 years ago, you paid $5,000 for this
Yes,
refrigerator.
yes, I did, sir. That's the type of things
this
women
guy
do.
is-
Maybe you.
that's the type of things women's do.
Women's do
I
that
cook a
kind of
whole
thing.
lot of food.
Overpay.
I have a
Creep.
big family. Yes, I did.
Do you keep them inside of it? I mean, what are we talking about? I mean, what does that got to do with you overpaying for a refrigerator? You're full of shit.
Okay.
She's full of shit, Judge.
There's no way she paid $5,000.
Number one, I don't have what you were waving at the camera there in terms of that.
That's probably the most
Let me ask
expensive
you a
refrigerator
question.
you
Did
can
you get
find
a
online.
warranty on the refrigerator?
Yeah, and the other thing is, if it's a model that they don't have anymore,
I mean, you
sometimes
spent
they
$5
revert back
grand.
to,
You
like,
know, I'm
weird
guessing you
prices.
might have bought, did you buy an extended warranty or something? Now she's frozen. I can't even see her. She's gone.
The warranty,
She's gone.
Warranty expired.
the
How long?
warranty expired.
How long was it for?
Okay. Well, ma'am,
There's nothing wrong with the refrigerator. He broke the
Nuh-uh.
hinge on the refrigerator.
I
It
bought that
ran great.
refrigerator.
He
I bought that-
broke the hinge and had to take it.
Yo, and I bought that
let's try
refrigerator.
calling this guy one more time.
From
Because,
Finger Hut.
ma'am, bottom
Finger
line
Hut.
is this. Here's where we're at.
$6,000 from Finger Hut.
Oh well,
Assuming-
6K from Figure Hunter. That's actually right
Assuming
on.
that you
I mean,
paid
that's-
$5,000 for a refrigerator. Let's say that that's
Yes.
true. I mean, you know, assuming you could prove that,
Her shirt says "Trust no one."
assuming that you could prove that you paid 5,000 7 years ago, a refrigerator that you bought 7 years ago for $5 grand is not worth $5 grand today.
I completely understand that.
I
completely understand it. I know the refrigerator has
So-
depreciated. I know that.
So,
right.
all right, so you know,
Giant tablet on it
you
Yeah.
really,
with a camera. Like you press it, you can see inside of it.
I know the refrigerator has
5K is gonna get it.
depreciated, so whatever you're willing to award me.
Hello, wait a
I'm
minute, hang on. Is that Scott Stanley?
That's scat.
This is Judge Marable. Why are you not appearing in court on this,
Hey, God,
on this,
thank you.
Strickland
All right,
versus
see ya.
Stanley case?
No, headquarters, I talked to her, and I've got the piano, or the refrigerator fixed. I told her I could deliver it. She was on vacation this weekend, so I couldn't deliver it. I was done it. When you go to her house.
She said that you were gonna deliver it yesterday.
He's like,
I didn't say I yesterday. I asked her what day was good for her this weekend. She
Surprised
said
he's not there right
she
now.
was out of town on vacation. She said Monday was good for her, but I'm working all day today.
And I got called.
No. Listen to me. Listen to me.
Yes.
I'm gonna put this case over to tomorrow. Okay?
Okay.
Now, what time, she's on the other end here. What time are you bringing that refrigerator between now and 24 hours from now?
He's the guy that was repairing it that has had it since
I'm done
December.
with work today. I don't know what time that'll be. Judge.
Sir, I don't want to hear that.
Judge, I can't tell you what time. I don't know what time I'll be done. I can call her and give her notice, like an hour notice or 2 hours notice. But I don't know what
That's
time.
not acceptable. We've adjourned the case from May.
Well, what do you want me to do, Judge?
I want you to get her that refrigerator by tomorrow.
I'm the refrigerator. I'm telling the refrigerator. I can tell you at 10 o'clock tonight, I can tell you. For sure I'll be done by 10 o'clock tonight, but I could be done by 6 o'clock. I don't touch a clock. I don't know what time I'm going to be done my second job. I haven't even started it yet. But I'm guessing it'll be sometime.
he hasn't started it yet?
Wait a minute, do you not understand that I have adjourned the case twice for you to fix the refrigerator?
Especially, I forgot it fixed, and it took a long time because the pieces weren't around. The guys who build refrigerators could not get a piece.
I got it, but it's not acceptable for you to say, I'll get to it when I get to it. That's not acceptable.
No, I'm not saying that, Your Honor. Listen,
That's what you said.
I don't know what you want me to do.
Okay, all right. No, this is, no, I'm going to tell you what I want you to do. Maybe 24 hours is a little fast. So, today is what?
Backtrack it now.
Yes, Judge.
No,
When
it's
did we hear
not.
this on Thursday.
I'm
afternoon.
not a big fan of hers, but she's been waiting a long time for this. I mean,
Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
is Charlotte with us?
Yes, she is.
Can you ask her when is a good time for me to bring it?
She hears you. She can hear you right now. You two hear him?
When is a good time?
Yes, sir.
I don't know what time.
Anytime.
It's done today. I'm doing the grand piano right now, and then I've got a smaller mover job. I should be done before 6 o'clock. Is there a good time for you between today and tomorrow? Like I said, I've got to work both days, but I'll be done, later afternoon, early evening, I should be done. Are you home at a certain time where I can bring it to you, or is there time to?
I have a closing in the morning. I'll be home by 12.
She's a realtor.
12, what, noon?
I have a closing
Or
in the
12
morning
midnight.
at 9. No, I 12 noon. I'll be home by 12 noon tomorrow. I have a closing in the morning on a deal. I'll be home at 12 o'clock tomorrow,
She
Do you
makes
think-
money
12
moving.
p.m.
do you think that the fridge is actually fixed and/or that he still has it?
So would tomorrow
I
be better
kind of-
than today for you?
He's just buying time.
Yes, 12 p.m. tomorrow.
My work, do you want me to call you? Can I call you? Can we do it tonight? Are you gonna be home after 5 tonight?
We can do it tonight as long as if it's before 10.
Chris, look her up. She might be on Facebook.
Before 10 o'clock?
Yep.
Yes.
Ma'am, what difference does it make if what happens at 10 o'clock? What happens at 10
I
o'clock
have a
that's so
job.
magical?
I do go to bed. I have a
You've
job. That's what
been
time I
complaining
go to
about
bed.
this refrigerator since March.
Okay.
If he was going to deliver
Whatever
it at
time.
10:30
I'll
or
do that.
11,
There you go, Chris.
come
Okay,
on.
that's fine. Whatever. Okay. Between now and 12
I don't
tomorrow.
understand get you guys. I don't get it. I don't get it. You've been complaining about this since March. If you brought it over at midnight, you know, you get your $5,000 refrigerator back.
Okay, thank you.
So let me ask you guys this question. Do you all think you can handle your communications between each other now?
I'm not sure about that. How about this? How about if I make sure I do it today? I could be there before 10 o'clock. As long as she's gonna be there.
Let's do it.
I really want to get this refrigerator to her.
He's unhinged that refrigerator door.
He should be dropping.
You got her phone
anything
number, right?
Going and taking care of it.
What she said about tomorrow. I couldn't understand what she said. But
He's
I know I
not-
can do that.
Tonight is fine.
Gee, Stephen O'Leary.
Tonight is
All right.
fine.
You're gonna be,
Side
so
hustle.
you're gonna be, so between what time and 10 should she be looking for you?
I would say between probably, honestly, between 5 and 10. And I wish I could make it closer, but I don't want to say something, get myself in trouble.
All right.
I mean, I can call her.
All three.
You should probably do that, but you know, ma'am, you're gonna make yourself available between 5 p.m. and 10 p.m.?
Nope, she's gone.
Oh my God, she disappeared again. This is something else.
No, I'm back. Oh, I'm back.
He said he could be there between 5 p.m. and 10 p.m., ma'am. Did you hear him?
Okay, thank you. Yes, thank you.
Come again.
So you're gonna be there.
I'll be here.
All right.
And by the way,
I'm gonna turn this
if I was him, I would
to-
make sure that he delivers it back to
Thursday, August
and
4th
everything too.
Yeah.
Not just
at what
the
time?
refrigerator. See
The
ya.
afternoon, but the afternoon is full of general civil pre-trials.
Okay, my question is this, Creed. Is this guy's job not the refrigerator repair business? Because he's I gotta work. I'm at work.
Yeah, it does. It sounds like it's just a
I
side.
mean, if you're the boss, you can get things done. You can be like, whoa, gotta stop what I'm doing, get this done.
Yeah. And again, why do you remove a refrigerator to work on it? And if it wasn't only the handle, now they're saying it worked just fine, she said. What?
I'm guessing it's the hinge. How
The
the
hinge.
hinge sits on that hinge and it turns.
Yeah.
Apparently $5,000 refrigerators they don't make them like they used to, Creed.
Oh, Gustavo, 100%. She's trying to get a Viking up in there.
$5,000, baby. Yes, Chris, she's hot. She's a hot woman. Yes, I get it.
You got to go buy a $20,000 oven.
She wasn't getting just a refrigerator. She was getting the refrigerator, a stove. She was getting everything. She was redoing the kitchen with this guy's money, who apparently has no money.
I think we should see this one out to the end because it might not. Right. I mean, I think it's done, but
It might not be.
it might not be. I'd say just let her ride.
Late morning is better because
Okay,
it's
what time?
actually a PCC day,
What time?
like maybe 10:30.
I'm gonna adjourn this to 10:30 in the morning on Thursday, August 4th, 2022.
We'll be here.
Okay? Now, if
Thank
the
you.
refrigerator is
Thank you.
Write that
if the
down. start the
refrigerator
alarm.
is delivered, then I don't expect you guys to show up. But if she doesn't have the refrigerator by
Won't be
then,
here.
I expect you guys to be appearing on this Zoom call on Thursday at 10:30 in the morning, Thursday, August the 4th. You understand?
You're
Yes,
on.
Your Honor.
And if no one appears, are you dismissing the case?
Yeah, if nobody shows up, I will assume the refrigerator was delivered and I'll be throwing the case out, okay?
Okay,
All right, that's it.
bye.
All right.
Any chances he'll go there and murder her this week?
I didn't get
This
it.
is case number.
And back over to another thing that just happened
B21G
just recently
6022
today, a little while
SC.
ago. Poor Judge Herman, man. That's a crazy
We've
one.
not heard from the defendant again.
Man. Oh, thank you, Chris.
Okay, identify yourself for the record.
Thank you, Denise.
Okay, so
I'm gonna let this roll. I'll BRB.
this is the eyebrow tattoo. Okay.
Correct.
Uh-huh.
You kind of come in, it was really hard to see through the.
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah,
I came in here to show you.
because you're gonna show me
Yes, sir.
with your face
Yes.
in person, so I could see better what you're saying this, that
Yes,
the
sir.
defendant didn't do to your eyebrow.
And I also have pictures too, so to show right after how I had scarring and.
Ladies, don't tattoo your eyebrows for God's sake.
Part of the-
No, it's not. It's
Well,
not.
well,
What she did was not. I have.
what is used, what kind of instrument is used when they're doing
I
this?
can tell you that. It's actually a really fine, scalpel type of blade that is used, that is drawn with hair line. So they dip the scalpel in ink and they draw fine hairs. That is microblading. What she did was pull a tattoo gun that you plug in and you tattoo the skin. The skin and the facial skin is completely different. And when she did that, she went so deep, she scarred my under layer of my skin, which now has an indent and it was raised up. I already had 5 laser sessions, which did nothing for me. And I actually here to show you what it looks like in person, because you just can't get the gist of it unless you actually see it.
I know.
I have a little makeup wipe to show you one with what she was supposed to mimic and what she actually gave me. Now, let me tell you one more thing. You asked why are brows important? Brows are very important to the face. They express your emotion of angry, dislike, of hurt. Now, what she gave me was a look of permanent of dislike, of anger. I obviously get questions if I'm angry all the time because it's my makeup. Because the way she did my eyebrows, they harden your face.
Well, I had a teacher who had eyebrows like,
And
she looked like she was
they don't
angry
get
all the time.
intimidating when they're thick and big and they're not the shape for your face. They can soften your face and harden it. And what she did was harden my face. And she tattooed it, which is not supposed to be done. It's supposed to be on micro, like almost a really fine, like razor is when the hairs get cut in. She used a tattoo gun. And this is supposed to fade in 6 months.
Okay, well,
So whenever you're
Look,
ready, I can wipe off
it-
one side to show you.
any kind of a scalpel is gonna, you're physically breaking the skin.
Yes,
So that's gonna cause some kind of swelling or bleeding or something.
if done correctly, you should not. She is not.
I don't, how could you not have that if you're breaking the skin?
Because honestly, it was someone that she.
Dr. Herman.
No, I'm saying you had swelling and,
Yes, sir.
okay. And I'm saying she uses a scalpel. It's a surgical,
She didn't use the scalpel.
She didn't.
Do it correctly.
she, okay.
She used the tattoo gun. which-
Well, I'm saying if you use a scalpel, it's gonna cause that. So let's come up a little closer and let's see what you're talking about. Just come straight here.
So this is what I look like, how she was supposed to mimic. I'm gonna wipe off just one side for you, okay? So you get an idea of what was done and what.
Is it that bad?
Okay. So,
Yeah, it
Go
looks like
ahead.
shit.
A little nervous. I don't leave the house without makeup. I'm really just upset. So
How much is she suing her for?
okay, so you're taking off what?
the one side of the makeup that you can see where she was supposed to mimic this look. But she gave me something thicker, longer. This one is actually a half a centimeter higher than this one. This one sits lower at an angle, so if they sit at an angle like this, she never.
Take your mask down just for a second, because I guess I gotta see how it balances on.
I wish we could see. I need to see these damn eyebrows.
I work in the beauty industry. I cannot go to work with these type of grouch looking eyebrows. I look like Sesame Street grouch, or Bert and Ernie, that's what they look like.
To me.
But Your Honor, this is not what I asked for. She's supposed to mimic something natural. This is more natural. This is more, I don't know what she was
Come
doing.
on, come a little closer.
It's way too big for my face. Your eyebrows, she should have stopped here. She came all the way down to the corner of
Okay,
my
so
eye.
look this way.
She did a shitty
Okay, I
job.
can see that it's longer for sure.
And thicker, Your Honor.
Yeah, it is
It
thicker.
hardened my face. I look like a, excuse me, resting bitch face. I get asked that all the time. And my nose, my eyebrows, they look like a man all the time.
Not to me.
Your Honor, I'm no offense, you're not a woman. To be honest, your eyebrows and, eyes are something that you probably don't look into, but for a woman, that's what makes symmetrical, is your eyes and your brows. If you're missing one of those two, you don't look symmetrical, you're kind of looking off. And I get lots
I
of
think they
people
look great,
that don't
Creed.
look at me.
I don't want this to come across the wrong way. I don't know how to say this. I'm a man and I'm used to looking at women.
I know.
And to me, you look great. I mean, that's to me. I mean, to me, you look great.
But you don't understand how.
I mean, she's right. They don't usually use a tattoo gun.
Well,
No.
I don't know what that looks like.
Especially if you're going in
let's-
expecting to get.
Let's say this. If you want to sue her because you were depressed and emotionally inflicted.
I left all that out, Your Honor. What I'm suing her is just for the procedure to remove the tattoo.
All right, well, that's all.
it.
Okay, but I'm just saying, if you want those kind of damages, you got to go to circuit.
I hear you, but I left that out specifically. I'm
Okay,
going for
all
the
right.
treatment and the removal of the scarring and the ink on my hands.
He's
Now, mind
expensive.
you, Your Honor, this is supposed to fade after 6 months. It's been
Yeah.
a year and a half, year and 7 months now, going on 8 months, and they're still black. I had 5 laser, which is laser, very painful, removal. That did nothing. She went so deep into the epidermis. Underneath the layer, she did a scarring layer with fat, where your lymphatic system lies.
listen,
And she
let-
scarred it.
Let me just say this for the, I can definitely see that eyebrow is thicker, and wider than the other. The one on, okay, your right eyebrow is definitely thicker, and longer, bigger than your left eyebrow. That I can see. I gotta say it for the record because the camera's not picking this up. I gotta
Move her closer.
describe what
You can never just walk over here real quick, Judge River.
Hey, you look great, but what do I do?
You see me every day.
He loves Asian Mormons.
Yeah, that's not a very good look. And it's true. This is not how I look. And if I take this one off, I look angry, I'm mad, and I'm not.
Well, wait.
Eyebrows hard.
Let me see what you look like when you smile.
Damn.
Oh, you still look good. I don't know. Okay, this is difficult.
What you look like with your shirt open.
All I know is she didn't do it correctly. Looking back in retrospect, there were steps you're supposed to take. She missed like half the steps. She never mapped me out. She never measured me out. She had me done like in 10 minutes. This procedure takes up to like
Exactly.
45 minutes to an hour just to map it out before you go in with any type of procedure.
Okay.
She was done in 10 minutes, Your Honor. 10 minutes.
Well,
And tattoos are permanent.
I've never had my eyebrows done, but
So you're a lucky man.
Well-
May I ask you a wife or daughter?
no.
Okay. Well, maybe that's part of the battle. If you
Wait,
have
is he
maybe you can
single?
talk to them.
Yeah, I figured as much when I saw him driving around that truck with that cowboy hat on.
True.
If you're missing one or one is obscure, one is not correctly, it's very obvious. Your eyes look for a symmetrical look when you look at someone in the face. You go for the eyes and brows. I'm in the beauty industry, I know this. And when it's off, it's off. And I know for a fact this is too big for my face. You're supposed to mimic a natural look. I have pictures before and after. This is not a natural look. I don't just
Okay.
like a prison tattoo to me.
Oh, whoa. What?
I'm serious. And it's one of those tattoos. And it says microblading, Your Honor. The paper she had me sign says microblading, not
Okay.
tattooing.
All right. So, all right, why don't you go back to the podium?
Go calm down.
Katrina, did you want to look at her eyebrows?
I saw it.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
How bad?
All right. So you're saying it's going to cost how much to correct?
Your Honor, I already have 3,900 put in for a tattoo removal.
Okay.
Wow.
There
I'm
is
not
another
surprised.
Surgical where I remove the skin and get like a transfer, which I'm not gonna do. That's thousands of dollars.
So you're looking to get reimbursed for the 3,900.
Yes, sir. She made it clear she doesn't care to court or come to court, and if she loses, she says she knows we'll lose, but she doesn't license, so she refuses.
3,900, I believe she
When
said.
you say you're in the beauty industry, what is it that you
Well, that's
do?
not, yeah, to get them
Huh?
off.
Like makeup, I make hair, I do extensions, I work in that field.
Okay.
Girls come to me for advice and I'm looking like Bert Ernie eyebrows over here. And I sure.
Get yourself some chore boy. Go to town.
And you're not a woman, so I get that. So it's not as important to you, but as a woman. it's-
Well,
Thank you, Dad.
maybe I'm not as observant you know, maybe that's it. I mean, you
You
know,
haven't seen me prior to this.
I haven't, and I'm looking, okay, like from this, where you're at the podium
Yes, sir.
to where I'm sitting on the bench,
Yes, sir.
and just for the record, it's.
No,
been
I think
3
that was to
benches
get them the
before-
laser hair removal. I think.
Yeah, to get the tattoo taken off.
Oh, actually,
That's true. He should ask how much the refrigerator
no, from the
costs.
podium to the witness stand is 20,
Yeah, that's how I heard it. That's what I think.
no, wait a minute, you know what? It's 16 feet from the witness stand to the podium, so, you know, it's around 15 feet, let's say.
Turn these lights down a little bit. You look fine.
You have to get up close like we were, you know, for me to notice anything.
Well, if she's
And I
working
have
on
to
people,
say- and I have to say.
I kinda
have to
get
say,
that.
Yes, I did notice that this one was thicker than this one. I got that. She only did the work on this.
It's not just thickness, Your Honor, it's higher. Well, this side is higher than this, so it looks like I'm looking at like one like this, and one is arched and one is straight.
See, that part I can't
Okay,
see.
then
She
I
only
understand.
wiped off one,
Your Honor,
Judge. You're only
it's like-
seeing one side of what was done.
Okay.
Well, if you look at my pictures, Your Honor, I label my pictures quite well.
Well-
Packet 2, page 6, if you look at that, I have quadrant. I have a left or right quadrant, you can see how the unevenness is right there. So in case the naked eye to see, I broke this all down, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Is that her husband over there?
The third time,
I don't know.
Respectful,
My husband don't have sex with me no more.
my husband is driving me back. This is
Oh, ma'am, ma'am, I'll tell you something. This is,
I mapped out we mapped out my face on a graph, and if you look at the picture,
Yeah.
you clearly see the right quadrant, correct? No, sir, your shirt. Green packet, page 6, on my packet. So this is, the picture you're seeing is what my face looked like the day of her doing this. Now look at the right yellow quadrant compared to the left yellow quadrant. You can see the top corners.
Talking quadrants.
But how much higher?
Ooga Booga, I don't think they will because it's real thick. It said so. It's gonna. You're still gonna have that.
Nobody uses.
Yeah, the hair won't grow over this
The tattoo she used.
Groucho Marx eyebrows.
It was for the body, hence why it's so scarred and so deep. And the gun that she used is a special gun for your body, for it permanently to stay there. The one for your face is not supposed to be that deep and that scarring.
Oh, rip.
okay.
So it's not just her making it look ugly. She ruined my face.
Okay, well, you know,
She ruined it.
you know,
Whether
you,
you agree with me or not, no offense, but this is the truth. You can look how uneven it is. It's almost extended off.
Start crying.
Come on, Roscoe. It's whether or not you can see it with the naked eye, I trying to sit in pictures clearly so you can see that. And if you look at the left quadrant, and the green compared to the right, you see how much longer it is. It's not only uneven, one is high.
I'm in licking.
Okay, go over there for just a second.
Stansberry's been hearing cases today. I saw him earlier hearing a case, a different one than this one. Is there a
I think we're
chase?
gonna, yeah, I think we're gonna see the end of it here.
At least 10 miles an hour, 5 to 10 at a minimum, or else it won't. Go ahead, Jay.
Thank you guys, by the way.
All right, very good. Thank you. Understand that Philip Palmer may be with us in a moment.
Totally up to you, but I get a feeling this might
A moment ago, the suspect drives.
I'm gonna start filling it out over here, and
just
if
to
it's
see.
still
Yeah,
on-
if it goes here at any time,
without
then
an
we can
issue, it
jump
doesn't
out and
look
in.
like some instances you see into oncoming traffic here, going through a red light. In
Nice
some
car.
instances, they wouldn't want to do the pit maneuver if
Subaru?
there's other vehicles that vehicle could spin
That,
out and run into and
Outback?
hit someone. But if they get on a street where he slows enough and makes a turn here, it wouldn't surprise me. That may be a spot where they try to
That's a
maneuver, but
refrigerator in the back of that thing.
from the position of the vehicles they're considering at this point in time. If the suspect continues, and there is him.
Oh God, he's got internet like Charlotte does. The
Oh,
lady.
no. That's them, not us.
Yeah. I don't know my vehicles, but that's sure as hell not a Jeep.
Creed putting people in their places today.
No, I don't know
minutes
it's not
or
a
so, and
Jeep.
it's been sketchy at times, traveling into oncoming traffic, hitting a vehicle, and then even driving his patrol car right at the police cars.
Hey, Scott, it's Philip joining you
Hi, Philip.
live from the studio. As we
Scott,
kind of
Philip,
continue our
greetings,
coverage of,
Mikey.
the chase that you've seen. So just in a couple of seconds, I joined you there. He has shown that he's willing to run through some stop signs and create at least a little bit of havoc. For the most part, though, it's been fairly slow speed. Yeah,
Guys, I think we're going to cut this and go live. Looks like it might last a
Go
little
ahead.
longer than I thought. So
We're going to drop it and be right back.
see you in a second, guys.
Bye.
At a fairly slow pace.